Top 8 Ghosts from India That You Didn't Know. Abdullah, Jinn, Srinagar, Kashmir. Kashmir is known as one of the most beautiful places in India. The place is also known for its internal conflicts. However, you may not know that Kashmir is also known for some of its haunted places. In one of the houses in Srinagar, Kashmir, people have actually confirmed an existence of a jinn. According to a witness, if anyone goes inside the house, they would later see their shoes thrown out. He also claimed to have seen this one day himself, though he previously didn't believe in such rumors. He could also hear the strange disturbing sounds from inside. It is also believed that whoever visits this house suffers some kind of sickness. Many people have actually confirmed that a jinn by the name of Abdullah resides in the house. Very creepy and weird. By the way, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Number 7. Narayana Rao, Pune. The Shaniwarwara Fort, situated in Pune, is known to be haunted by the spirit of Prince Narayana Rao. The fort is a tourist destination and was also the pride of the Maratha Empire. After the death of Baji Rao, his son Balaji Baji Rao, aka Nana Sahib, took reign of the Maratha Empire. He had 3 sons named Madhav Rao, Vishwas Rao, and Narayana Rao. When he passed away in a battle, Madhav Rao ascended on the throne, but he committed suicide after his brother Vishwas Rao passed away. Next in line for the throne was Prince Narayana Rao, who was just a mere 16 years old at the time. Therefore, his uncle and aunt hatched an evil conspiracy against him. His uncle, Raghunath Rao's wife, Anandi Bai, made her husband write a letter to the Gardi head to urge the capture of Narayana Rao. However, she skillfully made it seem like a message to kill him instead of capturing him. The tribal chief received the letter and sent his men to do the job. When they entered Narayana Rao's chamber, he woke up and ran for help from his uncle. But they caught him, cut him up into pieces, and threw his body into the river. Even today, people still claim to hear his ghost cry for help. Some claim to have seen his spirit too, and they also say that he shouts, "Uncle, save me." Number 6. Colonial Barog, Shimla. Colonial Barog was a railway engineer who worked in British India under the British government. He was put in charge of completing the work of Tunnel Number 33. Though his crew kept drilling, they were unable to come to the meeting point, and he realized his calculations were wrong, and the project ended as a failure. He lost his reputation, and this led him to depression. One day he went for a walk with his dog, and during this time he chose to end his life by shooting himself with his revolver. The tunnel was eventually completed. Until today, people claim that they hear his whisper while traveling inside the tunnel. However, he has never harmed anyone or caused any trouble, and that is why he is considered a friendly ghost. Number 5. The Headless Boy, Dao Hill, West Bengal. After 30 kilometers from Darjeeling, you will find what is known as the most haunted hill station in India, Dao Hill of Khorasan, where there are a lot of paranormal activities that can be witnessed. A small hill station known for its orchid gardens, forested hills, beautiful landscape, and tea plantations, Khorasan is also home to a headless ghost that people claim to have seen. There are also people who have reported being seen and followed by an entity, and some have also claimed that they could feel a red eye peering at them all the time. The air of these forests has a dark atmosphere, and it is said that many people have lost their mental balance or even killed themselves. It is not just the headless boy that is the problem. Spirits of many children are also known to be haunting the Victoria Boys High School. During vacations, people claim to hear footsteps and shrieks of children coming from within the empty premises. Number 4. Women in White Sari, Sanjay, Delhi. Another place in India that is known for spooky reasons is Sanjay Van in Delhi. Another one of the places in the country known to be haunted. The area is also very densely wooded. Many people have seen a mysterious looking woman in a white sari roaming in the thick forest. Several other people have also claimed to sense something uncommon in the place. Some people have claimed to have heard laughter when no one is there. The forest has a number of mausoleums of Sufi saints, and one can sense eerie paranormal energy. Wanderers have often complained to hear voices calling out for them, but later they find or see nobody. Yeah, if you think this might sound too cliche, why don't you consider having your next picnic at this place at night? Number 3. Girl with Doll. When it comes to horror movies, most of us will agree on one thing, and that is the scariest movies are the ones where the little girl is the ghost or the possessed one. What if I told you that you might find such a girl in Chandanagar, Pune? Pune might be famous for lots of other things, but it has also got its spooky stories. If you ever come to this place, make sure you have a hotel booked, or else if you're out on the streets, you may see something very creepy. It is said that a little girl died after a mishap at a construction site years ago, and her spirit is still known to haunt the place. Many people have claimed to see a small girl in a frock who has a doll in her hands roaming the streets at around 12 a.m. midnight. Some have even reported that she came running towards them screaming. People usually don't step out at night due to fear of catching a glimpse of the scary little girl. What about you? If you were at this place, would you dare go out? Number 2. Colonial Simpson, Writers Building, Kolkata. Established around in the early 70s, this building served as an office for the writers working in British East India. One day, on the 8th of December, the trio named Benoy, Dinesh, and Badal made their way to that building to kill Colonial Simpson, who was the Inspector General of the police of the time. He was killed because he was hugely despised by the Indians for treating the Indian prisoners brutally. It is also believed that his soul has been haunting the place ever since the 3 revolutionaries shot and killed him. Many visitors have claimed to have heard weird sounds of footsteps. They have also heard giggling and random cries. The employees who work here have also sensed a supernatural presence, and that is why no one decides to stay past dusk. Simpson was shot in the 5th block of the building, and today it is the least visited area in the building. Number 1. Warren Hastings, Hastings House, Kolkata. The ghost of Warren Hastings, former Governor General of India, is still found in his former home. It is believed that he still visits it looking for some valuables, which he misplaced when he was moving from India to England. Some claim to see his spirit, while others say that they have heard his footsteps that rush to one of the floors upstairs. The spirit of Hastings isn't the only one that is haunting the building. It is also claimed that the ghost of a young boy is seen in the middle of the ground. It is said that there was once a group of boys, and while playing football, one of them died when the ball hit his chest. His friends panicked and chose to run away. People claim that they see a ghost of a young boy who is still waiting for his friends, while others have claimed to hear weird noises. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at scary_YouTube to stay up to date on everything scary and spooky. Also, like the video if you enjoyed it because it truly does help. Comment that you liked the video and who knows, we may like your post back. Bye for now and don't die.